Welcome to We Really Love Island with Rem and M.
I'm Remy Casimir. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I host the sex podcast, How Come?
I'm Emily Wilson. I'm also a comedian and a former X Factor USA contestant.
We are obsessed with love, sex, and reality TV. So we're binging British reality show phenomenon,
Love Island. And now, so are you! Watch along with us and then listen to what we have to say about the episode.
This episode, we're talking about season 1, episode...
Boo.
What
episode Boo.
No, but what episode?
26.
Okay.
I didn't like
season
this
1,
episode.
episode 26.
It just made me feel like...
Yeah. Just
drained.
To warn you, I might not be great or enthusiastic about this episode. I didn't really feel much about it, I guess, but I do have like 4 pages of notes, so I guess something did happen.
It really felt to me like they were pulling a lot of shit out from... Not from... nowhere, but like they
just
spent
like,
so much time on the Naomi storyline that like all these things that were brewing along the way, we didn't get to see them brewing, and like now we're seeing them come to a boil, and it's like they don't make sense to us.
Yeah, definitely. What I did want to say from last time is that Max thinks Jess is fit as fuck, and he mentions that, which I like. We kind of glossed over just because like it was like, oh yeah, like maybe he does want to go back to her, but like he does say like he's like she's hot.
Yeah,
like it's not like Josh where it's like, oh, she's like just a good time. Like he's like, I'm into her.
He's like, I'm attracted to her.
Yeah. Then we have the "You Dumped Me" by text teaser, which was just like, whoa. Like I guess I went into this episode being like, holy shit, it's gonna be like huge. Because of Jordan's ex, and I guess it did have emotion. I just got bored. I don't know why.
I got bored too.
But let's give it a chance.
So it opened up with them getting ready for
their dates. Yeah,
and John was big brother to Josh
and giving him advice,
but also had like did you see like the gold tattoo on his cheek? What the fuck is that?
I think it's from last night.
Okay.
They had like some party or whatever.
They, like,
they always
never
give them like
from
glittery tattoos. No, I think they're like too fucked up.
Yeah.
One of the advice he was like, if there's booze, take it steady, which I thought was cute. He was like, work the room. I know you like to just go for one girl, but like try and work the room. Like don't just settle, or you're gonna melt.
Right.
I don't know if we've discussed what a melt is, but it's like a softie. Yeah, like a mush. Okay.
Also thought it was really cute because he was giving this advice to Josh and not so much Max, which is like, oh, Josh has been his like boy from the beginning. And he really wants him to find someone.
Yeah.
Really sweet.
Yeah. And I think Naomi dragged Josh around more than she dragged Max around.
Definitely.
I love the spectator's window while they're cooking.
Yeah. And Josh is like, he was like, should we put salt and pepper? He's like, no. Someone might be allergic.
And then he's like, can you be allergic to salt and pepper? He's like, I don't know, but you never know, man.
Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't bring in a girl who was allergic to salt and pepper and then give you salt and pepper.
Also, I think someone would be more likely to be allergic to, like, mushrooms
or, like,
than they
papaya.
would salt.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper. Anyway. So the girls.
I
just don't really care about any of them.
Yeah, I don't care.
Poppy, Kelly, Ronnie, Jasmine, Jordan's ex, and Angel, who I liked the most out of everyone.
I liked Angel. Tall. Gave Max an awkward hug goodbye because she's so tall. She tried to go under. Did you see that?
Yeah,
she was like hunching down.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, girl, just go above.
Yeah.
Also, though, before we get to the girls, just when Max and Josh were cooking, Josh was like, if the girls aren't good at cooking, I'll be like, sorry, darling. But like, you're not good at cooking.
Yeah, exactly. Again, 2015, very different.
Very different. Okay, so the girls. Poppy, hot. Jasmine, ex. Kelly, tits, I had written down.
Yeah, her tits were pretty. Ronnie, not confident. That's what I wrote down.
Ronnie, I wrote chest pimples.
Yeah, she did have chest pimples. I just didn't want to write that
I thought
down.
she was confident. I thought she was really great with the girls. Like she was super
but
friendly and nice and like...
Yeah, from her intro before she got there, I got a vibe of insecurity.
All right, well...
I don't know.
I don't know who they were bringing her on for.
Me neither.
Like, you know what Max and Josh's type is. So do you not want them to pick any of these 5 girls? I think that was the point. I think they wanted him to be like, oh, Jess is still a better pick than all of these people.
Well, but I think Josh is still going to pick Poppy.
Yeah.
If he gets the opportunity to. I also don't know, like, will they get the
I don't know. Did they
never
just
had
go
any
away?
closure? They just like left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I honestly, like, I think I might not have ever finished season 1 at this point because
all this feeling new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, I never watched the finale because I looked it up, like, who the winner was. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, not many more episodes.
But yeah, Jordan sees his ex misses and he freaks out.
And Jasmine goes off to the guy saying, like, I'm not here to stir anything up. That's not at all why I came here. I just, like, kind of want to be in control of a situation that I felt I didn't have control over.
What did you think going into?
She was the whole time. I knew she was there for him. Yeah. Like, obviously, why the hell would you, if you really thought you were going on Love Island after watching a whole season of your ex almost, and then you're like, no, I'm just here for love.
Yeah.
If you really wanted love, you would not go on the same Love Island.
Well, I mean, she could have been like, listen, I see that he's moved on and now I'm making an effort with these two guys. But she made no effort with either of the guys. She was talking about Jordan the entire time.
And not only that, but like, in what world would an ex who brings you to such tears, would you ever go on Love Island if you knew your ex? Like, in what world? Unless it was for him.
I'm saying before we saw the tears, when she first just came out, I was
still
like,
didn't believe her.
I was like, okay, maybe. Like,
no.
Okay.
I never believed her.
Okay, the intro, I was like, her intro looks like feisty and sexy and scary.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's in it. And then I was like, oh, maybe the producers were just doing that to get us all hyped.
Yeah.
But then she didn't talk to Max or Josh about anything except for Jordan. And then they were like, do you want us to get Jordan? And then the bitch is crying before he even gets there.
So you knew she was there from the whole time.
Yeah.
And immediately leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Zoe also was being very understanding. She was like, she was so like understanding of Jasmine. Like, I get why she would want to come in here. Understanding of Jordan, why he'd be like weirded out. She's like, oh my God, do your thing. I was so amazed
by how mature she was. I would have freaked out. I would have been in tears.
Me too. I'd be like, who the fuck does this girl think she is?
Yeah.
Also, it would rattle me like how she said Jordan broke up with her. She kept saying he kept doing it by text. But Jordan said, like, numerous times to the other guys, he's like, we had this conversation. I was the brave one to break it off, and he said right before he spoke to her too, he was like, we broke up because we were fighting all the time, and like I just had to break it off. And like, even when they were having that like exit interview, I guess she still kept being like aggressive with him and like trying to start a fight when he was like, I'm sorry, like I did do several things and I am sorry. And she's like, you broke up with me by text. And he's like, but no, okay, that one, no. He's like, I had to actually end it. But like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like he gave a lot to her and she just like kept attacking him when she could have been like, okay.
Yeah.
He was so apologetic.
Yeah. I also hated on because we were going back and forth between Josh and Max's date. And they've asked the girls, which of us do you like?
Yeah.
None of them were super decisive. I mean, like two of them said Max, but like the rest of them were like, just because Max is
the two that they had their eyes on were the indecisive ones.
Yeah.
I think it's because they were like afraid because they didn't know which ones were into them. That was like kind of unfair.
I don't care though. Be honest island.
Yeah.
Your
odds are already slim. You might as well risk it. Yeah.
Risk it. And like, where are they now? Did they just float off?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so back to Jasmine. Anyway, so she's crying. Jordan immediately goes to put his hand on her to console her. She like pulls it away like he's like some like abusive.
Yeah.
I got like really concerned. And then he was like, it sucks because I still love her. I just don't see a future with her. Mm-hmm. Which like, that is a hard thing to do. Like he's being so...
He even said to her, he was like, it's one thing to be like, it's hard for both of us when we're fighting, but it takes a bigger person to actually break it off.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. I felt that when he said that. I felt that.
Yeah. I've done that before, broken up with somebody because I'm like, I know we're not going to end up together. Yeah. Like, what? I'm just going to like drag it out? Like, that's kind of rude. Okay, so then Angel gives Max that awkward hug. Max would rather Jess. And he says he's going to have to
I was surprised by that.
I know. He's going to have to do some lick, lick, crawl, crawl.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
But it sounds like maybe like a pet. Not like somebody going down on someone.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I was surprised by that, but I also believed him because he's been honest this whole time.
I know. I have no bet. I didn't doubt it for a second.
Yeah, and I loved it.
Yeah, and he had options.
Yeah, he
had
did
5 different options.
Yeah.
He had 2 different options.
Yeah.
The rest of them weren't his type.
Yeah.
That brunette, though, was cute.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. With the boobs.
Kelly.
With the boobs.
Kelly with the boobs.
Kelly with the boobs. Yeah, so then Max has to do his grafting, but then the next second they're sitting in the bathroom and she's like hugging him in his little Calvin Klein boxers and he looks amazing.
I know, his body.
His little butt.
And then they're like already in the bed together, like.
Yeah.
Well, they had a little date before.
Yeah, he did say, he was like, I regret saying it was just a laugh from the start. Because like, I do have fun with you and I think you're great.
Yeah. And then she was like, well, you're going to have to win me over. And then they go to sleep. And 2 seconds later, she crawls into his bed.
Like, oh, Jess.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. And then you said something about, you were like, can you imagine having your period on the show?
Well, because someone was acting. It was when all the stuff with Lou was going on. And Zoe and, Callie was like the pancake thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, everything that just happened there, like that could have been me if like I was not like getting my period and I was just feeling pissy.
You thought Callie was on her period?
Maybe, or I don't know. Maybe
Lou was
not.
on his fucking period.
Yeah, but either way, like it just made me think like
of yeah.
Oh my god, I get pretty pissy when I'm PMSing.
Oh my god, yeah.
And like that could be taken to mean so much more than just like what it is, which is me being in a bad mood.
Yeah.
So
and
like
it
made me
quarters, like it's just like crazy.
Yeah, and like having to change your tampon and like feeling bloated in a bathing suit. It made me think about that.
But I immediately was like, yeah, Lou is definitely on his period because the way he's lashing out at Zoe is the craziest, weirdest thing to me.
Yeah,
like he's just like, oh, I don't think you've been like honest with who.
Which was like, why were Lou and Zoe talking about that?
I don't know.
This is what I mean when I say I think we focused too much on the Naomi storyline and we didn't get to see what else was building. Because that, like, why would he care about Zoe's genuineness?
Like, they were friends, I guess, in the beginning. They were, like, coupled up
But,
for
like,
a bit,
what does he care about her position on sex?
I don't know.
And her privacy. That was weird to me.
I don't know. And then I wrote down the only vocab word I had on this was Aggie.
Oh, yeah. Aggie, slapped arse.
Yeah.
And slapped arse and face were used in the same sentence, which I think you make me feel like a fool. Like
yeah.
And gobsmacked.
Gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Like outraged.
Right.
Okay, fine. Then Hannah gets a text and her, Callie, and Zoe get to have a girls' chat. I never saw this.
Which also seemed just like...
It was just like them bitching about Lou. Like, is Lou very controlling of Callie? Like,
we don't know because we haven't really seen.
Yeah, but also she doesn't seem to like care
or feel that way
or feeling. Yeah,
don't you think we would have seen her be like, hey? But also, she never really got time to get to know everybody without Lou.
Right.
So would she be honest with them? Be like, hey, can I talk to you about something that's been bothering? Like, would she feel close enough with them to do that?
But I think maybe that's why Lou is getting mad at Zoe because she's now confiding in Zoe about stuff.
Oh, and Lou's like don't fucking take my girlfriend from me.
Yeah, you're not even an honest person.
Which is
you
even
sex
more
on TV.
Controlling.
Yes.
Lou.
Yeah.
That's something to keep our eyes on.
Something to keep our eyes on. Oh, one thing I did like was when they were getting ready for the girls' day, John came in to look at Hannah getting ready. And he's like, first of all, he's wearing like a fishing net.
Yeah.
But he was like, have you worn that before? And she's like, I've been saving it.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, like literally like coming in his pants.
Yeah.
Because of this weird cotton candy outfit with a bow.
With a bow tie. Oh, she's so
great. Ridiculous.
I love her so much.
I know. Yeah. Oh, then Zoe's not arguing, but complaining at lunch that Hulk doesn't want to go in the red room anymore.
Which was surprising to me.
Surprising, but also I think after
he's trying
last
to play
week,
it safe.
He's like, yeah, I don't want to like have you do anything that you regret again.
Yeah, true, fair.
Yeah. And then, Jordan is back at the house and Lou is complaining about Zoe to him.
Oh, yeah.
And then did you notice that Jordan didn't defend her again? Okay.
But he's been having some off feelings.
Yeah, I know. But
he's a little emotionally drained from the ex
they're in the
thing.
cup, but her last thing was, I guess the ex thing too.
He's like so all over the place.
Yeah.
And also, it was more of a thing, I think, of Lou being like I don't feel like it was something. I feel like it would have been weird if Jordan was like, "Don't talk, like, don't say that." Because it was like Lou talking from.
But if he just explains the position, like, listen, like, it was when she had the realization. That's why things changed. Like, we had a private moment. Like, that's what, you know.
Yeah, he could have done that, I guess.
I don't know. Like, she was so bothered by him not backing her. But I guess he figures she'll never figure it out or find out about it.
But she will, because she'll see it on TV.
That's true.
Good call.
All right, now this part I got really bored, I guess. He was flat ironing his hair. And that's basically the rest I remember. And then I started editing a photo of myself on Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else from the episode?
He was flat ironing his hair and talking to Zoe, and they were like kind of working things out again. And she was like, I wanted to have sex with you, and you didn't. And he was like, I've just been, you know... She's like, you feel one way this day and one way the other day, and he's like, I've just been kind of like what I was just saying. And then I think it did get pretty boring. Then I think they were told, Jess and Lauren were told that they were gonna have dates. 5 guys come in.
Oh, fun. Okay.
And then they started getting ready. Lauren got all dolled up. Callie did her makeup.
Oh yeah, John did give Lauren a nice pep talk.
Very nice Big Brother pep talk where he couldn't close his mouth while chewing.
Right.
And it was so hard to listen to.
He's like, listen, you gotta eat apple and then get the guy of your dreams.
Yeah. And then Max and Jess were laying in bed, and she was like, I'm not gonna pick anybody unless he's like drop dead. Yeah. She was like, there's a very small chance. She was like, I fancy you. Oh, Jessica. And he's like, well, I like you too. Then they were pretty flirty.
Oh yeah, and then the fucking brothers, the twins, are coming back.
Oh god, like my worst nightmare. Truly.
Why?
And Omar too.
Everyone you've ever hated.
Yeah, they're just bringing them all. Like, and that's honestly unfair to Lauren. Like, bring actual prospects for her.
Seriously.
Of course. Also, did you notice like now that it's Lauren who needs someone, they bring in like the hottest guys ever who like probably won't pick her. Oh, she always gets the fucking
short end of the stick. We got to see where she is now.
Yeah.
This has been great.
This has been great.
I mean, I hated this episode.
I know.
I'm sure you guys hated listening to this one.
Yeah.
We really gave you some nuggets of truth. But you know, not every
27 is going to be better.
Not every episode can be
amazing.
All right. We'll see you at the next one.
27.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey guys, I know we really love Island, but do you? If you really love We Really Love Island, let us know.
Leave a rating, a review, and tell everyone you know to subscribe too.
You can find us everywhere that podcasts are found. iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Google Play, all of them. Hopefully. If they don't work, message us. You can find us on Instagram at We Really Love Island. Follow us individually at The Real Emily Wilson.
And at Remy Casimir. You could also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/We Really Love Island.
Follow us on Twitter at We Really Love Island.
Send us your thoughts, your prayers, and if you know any of the contestants,
send them our way.
Yes.
Perfect.
Amazing.
And always remember that we're not affiliated with Love Island, ITV, CBS, or anything. We're not official anything. We're just 2 comedian girls. Thank you. Goodbye.